Despite all the negativity, there are many happy countries around the world. Every year, the United Nations publishes the World Happiness Report, which identifies the world's happiest countries. The places where the populations are, on average, more content than in other destinations. This research, released on Monday, March 20, 2023, which is also World Happiness Day, takes into account 6 key factors that impact happiness: social support, income, health, freedom, generosity, and the absence of corruption. It also investigates the distribution of happiness within countries, where the population has a similar experience of and access to the 6 factors listed above, tend to be happier overall. Therefore, let's go through the top 10 happiest countries in the world. Number 10 on the list is New Zealand. New Zealand's score in World Happiness Report is 7.12 and maintained its position from number 10 from last year. One of the factors in the happiness report is a perceived absence of corruption. New Zealand consistently ranks highly in international rankings of trust and public services. New Zealand's policies such as individual freedom, legalizing same-sex marriage, decriminalizing abortion, and implementing strict gun control laws are important factors. These policies create a sense of safety and security that is essential for promoting happiness and well-being. Number 9 on the list is Luxembourg. Luxembourg's score in World Happiness Report is 7.23 and slips down from number 6 position from last year. We've all heard that money can't buy happiness, but the truth is that all that it allows. It can provide higher living standards, disposable income, and more. The average household income in Luxembourg is considerably higher than its international counterparts. With a population under 600,000, this small country offers high salaries and a strong social security system to help its citizens after retirement. Luxembourg has many other perks too that includes a great healthcare system and excellent work-life balance. Number 8 on the list is Switzerland. Switzerland's score in World Happiness Report is 7.24 and slips down from number 4 position from last year. Switzerland consistently outperforms the global average in lots of areas of research, including average income, education, health, and environmental quality. Life expectancy in Switzerland is 84.25 years. It is a country where everything is voted on, and the system of direct democracy means that Swiss citizens feel an unparalleled sense of participation in their country's evolution. The Swiss are known to be insular, and there is a strong belief that every voice matters, which can go a long way toward feeling content. Number 7 on the list is Norway. Norway's score in World Happiness Report is 7.32 and improved its position from number 8 from last year. There's not too much to complain about in Norway. Well-integrated government policies, the feelings of social support, trust in government, and economic well-being that contribute to overall happiness. Basically, countries where the population displays strong virtues such as a sense of justice, an ability to form and maintain friendships, and the character of citizenship are likely to be happier. Norwegians also enjoy a healthy work-life balance, working an average of 38 hours per week. Number 6 on the list is Sweden. Sweden's score in World Happiness Report is 7.39 and improved its position from number 7 from last year. Sweden is the second lowest ranking of the Nordic countries. Still, it remains one of the happiest countries in the world thanks in large part to a high GDP per capita. An emphasis on social equality that is built into the education system starting in kindergarten, 16 months of paid family leave that can be split between a couple after a new child is in the family, and free day care also makes Sweden the best country for women. Basically, an emphasis on work-life balance leads to a happier populace. Number 5 on the list is Netherlands. Netherlands' score in World Happiness Report is 7.40 and maintained its position on number 5 from last year. The Netherlands is consistently ranked as one of the happiest countries in the world, with a high quality of life, great healthcare system, good work-life balance, safety and security, great public transportation, and strong social safety net. The Netherlands has performed well in the corruption index, making it one of the least corrupt European countries. Of the happiest countries, the Netherlands had the smallest gap between the most and least happy people, meaning Dutch residents experience happiness relatively equally. Number 4 on the list is Israel. Israel's score in World Happiness Report is 7.47 and improved its position from number 9 from last year. Israel outperforms many other countries when it comes to health, social connections, and life satisfaction. Moreover, the country's response to the pandemic instilled a lot more government trust among citizens. Israel also happens to be one of the healthiest countries, with the lowest number of diet-related deaths in the entire world. Israel consistently scores high on the life satisfaction and happiness surveys. This has to do with a sense of purpose and meaning that many people have living here close to loved ones and friends, something that often adds to overall life satisfaction. Number 3 on the list is Iceland. Iceland's score in World Happiness Report is 7.53 and maintained its position on number 3 from last year. Iceland might be the most sparsely populated country in Europe, but its people are some of the happiest in the world, thanks to the country's attitude towards relying on others and the fact that residents have a strong sense of community. Iceland has the highest feeling of social support, generosity score in the top 7. When it comes to well-being, the Icelanders are unfazed. Perhaps it has something to do with the fact that they can always escape the city to a countryside that looks like another planet. Number 2 on the list is Denmark. Denmark's score in World Happiness Report is 7.59 and maintained its position on number 2 from last year. The country is widely known as having some of the highest tax rates in the world, but that results in vast access to high-quality public services, which results in its population consistently ranking as one of the happiest in the world. Denmark even outscored the leader in multiple categories, including GDP per capita, generosity, and perceived lack of corruption, demonstrating that it may claim the top spot sometime in the near future. Denmark has a high level of equality and a strong sense of common responsibility for social welfare. On the top position we have Finland. Finland's score in World Happiness Report is 7.80 and maintained its position on number 1 spot from last 6 years. Measures such as generosity, income, freedom of choice, and life expectancy can explain why this country keeps coming out on top for the 6th year running. The country consistently ranks among the top education systems in the world. Moreover, Finlanders felt strongly that they were free to make their own choices and showed minimal suspicion of government corruption. Both of these factors are strong contributors to overall happiness. Thanks for watching the video. Please like, share, and subscribe the channel for more interesting videos.